4 years ago, my fiancé and my sister shattered my world with a betrayal so cruel, I cut them all out of my life. But when my grandfather passed, his will delivered a twist that left my family speechless and me with millions. This is the story of how I got the ultimate revenge without lifting a finger. Stick around, you won't believe how this ends. If you've ever been stabbed in the back by the people you trusted most, this story will hit home. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's dive into a Reddit revenge tale so satisfying it'll leave you cheering. Ready? Let's go. 4 years ago, I was 21, head over heels in love, and planning my dream wedding. My high school sweetheart, Ethan, was everything to me. We'd been together since we were 16, sneaking kisses behind the bleachers, dreaming of a future with a little house and a dog. I thought I had it all figured out. But life has a way of ripping the rug out from under you. My family was never picture perfect. My sister Claire, 3 years older, was the golden child. Growing up, she got the new clothes, the extra slice of cake, the praise for her B+, while my straight A's barely got a nod. I told myself it didn't matter, but it stung. Still, I never imagined she'd take everything from me. One night, I came home early from a work trip. My heart was racing with excitement to surprise Ethan. I crept into our apartment, tiptoeing to keep quiet, a goofy grin on my face. But when I pushed open the bedroom door, the world stopped. There was Ethan tangled in the sheets with Claire, my sister. My sister, the betrayal hit like a punch to the gut. My chest tightened, my ears rang, and all I could hear was my own heartbeat screaming. How could they? I didn't scream or cry. I just stood there, staring at their guilty faces, Claire clutching the blanket like it could shield her from what she'd done. Ethan stammered, "It's not what it looks like." But it was exactly what it looked like. I walked out, didn't say a word. My hands shook as I packed a bag, my mind replaying every moment I trusted them. Claire's smug little smiles. Growing up, Ethan's promises of forever lies, all of it. I blocked their numbers, moved out, and went scorched earth. Ethan tried crawling back 2 weeks later, dumped by Claire and begging for forgiveness. I didn't give him the satisfaction of a response. My parents, they took Claire's side. At first, they called her actions unacceptable, but when Claire had a nervous breakdown after Ethan left her, they flipped. "She's your sister," my mom pleaded over the phone, her voice thick with guilt. "You can't hold a grudge forever." My dad chimed in, "It was a mistake. You're being too hard on her." A mistake? Betraying me with my fiancé was a choice, not a misstep. I hung up and cut them off too. I threw myself into grad school across the country. New city, new life. I worked hard, landed a great job, and tried to rebuild. But the scars lingered. Every time I saw a happy family photo on social media, it felt like a knife twisting in my chest. I told myself I didn't need them, and honestly, I didn't. The one person who never wavered was my grandfather, Papaw. He was a gruff, no-nonsense man who'd built a fortune from nothing but lived like he had pennies. When he heard about Claire and Ethan, he was furious. He disowned Claire on the spot, called my parents out for enabling her, and told me, "You're stronger than all of them, kid. Don't let him drag you down." His words were my lifeline. Last fall, Papaw got sick. I moved back, working remotely to care for him. Those months were bittersweet, feeding him soup, listening to his old stories, laughing through the pain. He was my rock, and when he passed 2 months ago, it felt like the world lost its color. Then came the will reading. I sat in the attorney's office, still raw from grief, expecting maybe a small keepsake from Papaw. Instead, the lawyer slid a thick envelope across the table. Papaw had left me everything. Millions in cash, properties, investments, more than I could have imagined. He'd lived so simply, I had no idea. The attorney played a video Papaw recorded, his voice steady but firm. To my granddaughter, who never deserved the pain her family caused her, I leave my legacy. You're the only one who's earned it. There were letters to one for each family member. Mine was full of love and pride. The others, not so much. Papaw laid into my parents for favoring Claire my whole life and for defending her after the betrayal. He called Claire's actions unforgivable. My dad got enough to clear a debt, a few cousins got small tokens, but the rest. My parents lost it. They called me, voices dripping with anger. This isn't fair, my mom snapped. You don't need all that money. You make more than us already. My dad chimed in, your sister's struggling. She can't hold a job. This could set her up for life. They wanted me to split it equally, me, them, Claire. Like I owed them. Like Papaw's wishes didn't matter. I sat there, phone pressed to my ear, feeling the old wounds reopen. My mom's voice softened, manipulative now. You're being vindictive, holding onto a mistake from years ago. A mistake? There it was again. I clenched my fists, nails digging into my palms. My sister's smug face flashed in my mind, her stealing my fiancé, my parents excusing it, their years of favoring her. And now they wanted my inheritance. I made my decision. Papaw's will was clear, I said, my voice steady. He wanted me to have this, not you, not Claire. I'm honoring his wishes. I hung up, my heart pounding, but lighter than it had been in years. Was there a tiny spark of vindictiveness? Maybe, but this wasn't about revenge. It was about justice. Papaw saw me, really saw me when no one else did. I wasn't going to betray him now. The will was airtight, Papaw made. Sure of it, my parents tried to guilt me, sending long texts about family and doing the right thing. Claire even had the nerve to email me, begging for her share to start over. I didn't respond. Instead, I set up a trust to secure my future, donated to causes Papaw loved, and started planning a life free from their shadow. My parents. Anger turned to desperation. My mom's last message was a tearful voicemail. You're tearing this family apart. But they'd done that years ago. I felt no guilt, only relief. Papaw's gift wasn't just money, it was validation. For once, someone chose me, and that felt better than any revenge. Sometimes justice comes not from fighting, but from standing your ground. Papaw's will wasn't just about money, it was his way of saying, you're enough. Karma has a funny way of balancing the scales. What do you think? Did she do the right thing by keeping it all? If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and drop a comment. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? Subscribe for more Reddit stories that'll keep you hooked, and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.